All right. Good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depending on what time you listen to this, I like to greet you properly. So bear with me with the lighting. First time going live on YouTube in my office. So I just wanted to get on here real quick and share with you because I've been saying I'm going to go live as I talk about time, and I haven't been doing that. I haven't had a chance to do it. I've been doing some traveling, vacation kind of snuck up. And yeah, this year is like really flying, and it's crazy how fast this year is going by. I had to make sure that we talked about, the things that are causing us to waste time or not causing us to waste time, or things that we're doing or we're spending our time not wisely. So just we're gonna get straight to the point. I'm on a break, so I said I'm gonna use my time wisely, and we're gonna talk about time today, okay? So first thing, I'm not a big TV watcher, but when I get myself into a place of where I feel bored or where I feel like, oh, woe is me, I'm sometimes guilty of this. So this might be for you. TV. Like, don't spend so much of your free time watching TV. Try to eliminate TV as much as you can. Of course, we all have those moments where we binge. Of course, we all have that time where we're just like, man, I deserve to sit down and watch this show. Okay? So don't beat yourself up too bad. But as we are winning together, try to understand that sitting down for like 30 minutes, an hour can turn into 2 hours, can turn into 3 hours. This is when you have, free time. So, like, try your best to identify, especially if you're finding yourself in the process of changing your life, trying to move forward, and you're like, man, I don't have no time in my day. But yet, you've given yourself time in your day by, well, I shouldn't say giving yourself, but you have wasted time that you could have used walking in your purpose, studying something that needs to be studied. Or I'm going to throw this little nugget in there too. You might be watching TV because you're just trying to relax, you've had a stressful day or you've done a lot. But if you're not ready to get rid of TV, start to adjust what you're watching. If what you're watching is not pushing you towards, your purpose, or, telling you like, hey, basically, if it's not feeding your purpose, or if it's not helping you walk into the person that you are called to be, and or that that you're changing into, then start to watch something that applies to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So I just shared. Sorry, I got distracted because I didn't realize my sound was still on, and honestly, I don't know how to turn it off right now. So we went in together. So if other little things pop up, sorry guys, I got to figure that part out. But yeah, I just shared this to say that number one is watching TV. That is a huge time waster because it feels so good to sometimes just binge watch on your favorite episode, or, you know, watch what everybody else is talking about. But you got stuff that you need to get done. You know that you're on a mission, and every minute in your free time is valuable and it's worth something. It's no longer just a minute. That 1 minute can change your life. So, to not be on here too long, that's number one, TV. Number two, which is a form of the platform that we're on right now, is social media. Make sure if you're watching social media or if you're on social media, try to use that time wisely, or put yourself on a timer so that you're not spending a lot of your free time just on social media. It's like, yes, it's amazing. It serves its purpose because sometimes there are things that you need to see, there are things that you need to hear, and you get it from social media. So I get that. I'm not trying to scream at you about it, but it can be a time waster if you are looking for free time, if you are making excuses because your 24 hours is not providing you enough time. We got to figure out where our 24 hours is going. Okay? Because wasted time is wasted money. And wasted money is just a whack life, like for real. So I share with you to be encouraged. We on number 2, and number 2 is social media. Start monitoring it. I'm not going to sit here and point the finger and be like, don't be on social media at all. No, it does serve its purpose. However, identify how much time you're spending on there. And if you know that you're supposed to be on the side of social media that is being creative, then what are you doing? Stop wasting your time and start creating. Like, seriously. And if you know that you're using social media and after you use it or once you get off of it, your spirit just feels heavy, or and you just know you feel like you wasted time, I'm talking to you. Yep. This is for you. Like, just take a break. Ain't nobody gonna notice. Don't nobody care. And y'all know I always say, don't nobody have a heaven or hell to put you in. So stop worrying about the social media police. Okay, you forget to say happy birthday to somebody. Okay, you don't like, something, and somebody might catch a feeling, but however, you got to do what's best for you. You are not trying to waste time anymore. So, because you are trying to find out how you've been wasting time, it might be too much social media. So look there. Don't start talking about, oh no, it's my kids, it's my job, it's my schedule. No, we all are given 24 hours. What are you doing with yours? I don't talk about time and share about time because I'm trying to find something to talk about. No, the Father keeps arresting me to talk about time with his people. We say we went in together. We say, faith over fear, faith over mustard seed. Like, I'm rocking my earrings today, y'all. Like, I love these, and I hope you guys get you some. That's at siegejewelrystore.com. But I got distracted because I really get excited about these. Like, they're light, they're not heavy. I was, you got to be your first customer. So I was the first one to start wearing my own earrings, I believe, because others have purchased them, but we haven't talked about them. So they're really light and they're comfortable. And as I'm going on my journey, I'm walking by faith. So to remind you, as you're walking on your journey, you're walking by faith. Faith requires work, and it's not the type of work that feels like labor. It's that internal work. So if you're so like, man, she ain't talking to me when it comes to social media, I'm good. Like, I know how to manage myself. It ain't overwhelming. You might need to look at yourself just a little bit. Not to yell at you, not to beat you up. However, I'm the friend that you've been looking for when it comes to, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, because I'm thankful for my friends, which are my life coaches, that have told me what I need to hear. So don't get offended. Forgive me, the messenger, and just tighten up. Take a break. You can get back on it. You ain't gonna miss nothing. All right. So that's number 2. Number 3, because this is getting longer than I thought, but I just get so excited to share what the Father has given me to help somebody else, because we be struggling out here and sometimes we don't have nobody to talk to. And that makes it a little bit challenging. So number 3, oh my gosh, y'all, I am guilty. Pray for MsLalexis as I share with you. We are winning together. Clutter. That is a time waster. Like, you got, excuse me, sorry, usually I be on the podcast and I'm not seen, but I was thirsty and I was not trying to start choking. But yeah, number 3 is clutter. That one right there, I am working on. God is, definitely arresting my spirit every time I find myself finding it hard to declutter. Clutter is a reflection of your thoughts. Clutter is a reflection of your discipline. And I've been so guilty of keeping too much stuff. There's another platform that I share my podcast on, or that I actually just started sharing my podcast on. And I had tuned in to other listeners over the weekend. And this guy, gosh, forgive me, I forget his name, but it was something I think it was like Greg's Take or something like that. But he's like a financial advisor, and he had titled his his topic snob badge, like, is money the total snob badge? And I was like, "Ooh, what a interesting, topic to personify money with a snob badge, to give it that type of thing." And it's so true, because why are you holding on to so much stuff? That's what got presented to me. And I don't know who this is for. And if you're anything like MsLalexis, sometimes you like your stuff. You've been around it so much. You like variety, but are you really using it? Is it costing you more to keep it in storage? Is it costing you more to keep hauling it around? Or is it time to let it go? So, if that's for you, join me. We doing that together. And I'm not ashamed to share it, because one day you all will see my story behind the scenes when it comes to being delivered from so much stuff. Like, it sounds funny to the person that doesn't suffer with that, because I feel it's a gift for you to really live a simple life and not be surrounded by so much stuff. Because as I'm learning, as we're winning together, so much stuff does take away from your concentration. So much stuff does, cause your brain to not relax. So, and it also adds up to wasting time, because while I'm spending so much time sorting out things that I don't use, or trying to house like 500 pairs of shoes. I could be exaggerating, but honestly, I don't know if I'm exaggerating or not, which is why the flea market has been very helpful. But we're not talking about me, but I just share this in transparency that we're winning together. And sometimes clutter can delay your process, and it causes you to waste time, because you're spending so much time focused and looking at things that serve you no purpose anymore. They don't matter. And I've learned through my decluttering journey, I haven't arrived, but I have gotten a lot better. Take pictures of stuff so that you don't hold on to that. I don't have it anymore, it's gone. And get to the root of what causes you to keep holding on to stuff. But I'm not getting deep on clutter. That's a whole nother conversation. All I want to talk about right now is identifying sometimes clutter can be a time waster. So that's number 3. So we have TV, social media, and clutter. That's 3. 4, relationships. Sometimes, honestly, I don't even want to get deep. It's just you need to start identifying if this is for you and you're trying to figure out, where did my day go? You start off with a plan. You wrote a list for yourself saying, "Hey, I'm going to start my day just like this. This is how my day is going to go." But at the end of the day, you only got 2 things done off of your list of 7. And the day before, you were able to get 8 things done. So, this 4th one is people, it's relationships, and it's not just friends, it's not just family, it's not just loved ones. It is identify how you're spending your time with people and what people are wasting your time, because some people do just waste time. They don't want to change, they don't want to do anything, they just want to vent. Now, don't get it all mixed up. There's time to vent, there's time to have fun conversation, there's time to fantasize, there's time for everything. However, as you are walking in your purpose, moving forward, changing your life, starting over, finding out who you are, you don't have time to drag I do it like that because I'm very animated with my hands. If you were in the office with me right now and you was across the way, I'd really be going for it. So you don't really need to drag nobody along. It's not your place. God has a place for them. They need to line up according to who God has called them to be. Now, of course, don't cut everybody off, or it's not even a form of cutting off. I feel that word cut off has been exaggerated. It's more of you just learning how to respect your own time by letting other people know that you have a time boundary right now. You're not available. And it's not to be rude, it's not to be nasty, but it is to let people know, look, I can't talk right now, or I can't do this right now, or no, I can't do that right now. Why? Because I've prioritized my time. And I say all that to share with you, it's okay to say no if you're working on your purpose and your motive is not to hurt that person, but it's really to put you first. So identify your time wasted with your relationship. Start looking at how you can get 15 or 30 minutes or an hour or sometimes a whole day back by just identifying, is spending time with this person or using my time to share that with this person, is that valuable? Is that wasting my time? Or is it really bringing value and purpose to my day? So that's number 4. Oops, my fingers was off the camera. That's number 4. Number 4. I was having fun with the fancy fingers. And number 5 is really like a summary of all of the first 4. Prioritize your day. I shared when I was talking about clutter. Actually, no, when I was just talking about relationships, we write a list, which is a part of prioritizing. Prioritize what you need to get done, because without prioritizing, you're just going through without being organized in the sense of organizing your thoughts. It's like prioritizing to me is organizing your thoughts. Clutter is organizing the things around you, which is the beginning of organizing your thoughts. So if you don't prioritize your day, then you waste a whole day because you didn't think that, okay, well, maybe if I put my day in order, then maybe I can see where my day is going or where my year is going. Some of us need to break this thing down by quarters of the month. Like, it's that serious. So I hope that, this message has encouraged you to start looking at your time, a little bit more wisely, and to start looking at more things that waste time. In the description, well, not description, in the comments, once this is posted, feel free to comment with other time wasters. How else do we as people waste time? Like, it's so easy for us to look in the lives of others and be like, oh, she knows she need to be doing this. He know he need to be doing that. I can't believe they wasted many years in that relationship, or they wasted that much time doing that. But we are so busy looking at what everybody else is doing with their time that we forget to look at what we're doing with our own time. While you're spending so much time, I don't know who this is for, but I'm going to throw this nugget in there and I'm going to say good day. But while you're spending so much time looking at what somebody else is doing with their time, you are wasting your own time, because while you're talking about them, while you're saying what they could be doing, why are they doing what they're doing, you could be worried about what you need to worry about. So it's that deep. And I've been guilty. I'll spend my own time worried about somebody else's problems and my own problems are sitting before me, and then my day is gone, and I'm like, uh-oh, I didn't even take care of that. So, as we win together, continue to prioritize time. We're going to be here again on Tuesday to talk about time because it's important. Like, even watching this video, I thank you for watching it. Why? Because you took the time to want to prioritize your time. So I don't take it lightly that you spent the time watching this. Thank you. And please share it with, whoever needs to work on their time or work on the 5 things we've talked about. You be saying in your head, man, if they don't get off social media, they could be doing da 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 da. Or if they don't, stop watching so much TV while they sitting there watching the whole series, they could have got XYZ done. Share this video. They may not hear it from you. And if they do, they might be hot. And if you're listening to this after someone has shared it with you, thank you. And I pray that it does bless you and that it changes your life and that you use these 5 things to identify with as your time wasters: TV, social media, cluttered stuff, and relationships, and choosing not to prioritize your day. So if you're not having a good day on purpose, I hope you start now. It's not too late. Good day.